billion Indians plenty of reasons to smile, then day two of the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham lived up to that hype. What a sensational day it was for India when you look at all disciplines. Let us begin with the biggest highlight of the day, that was the weightlifting section. Mirabai Chanu, we all had expected that she would be winning a medal. But she won gold in such comprehensive manner, there was basically no competition. That is the reason why Mirabai Chanu now has established herself as one of the best weightlifters that we have ever had from India. Because remember, when she won the first medal for India in Tokyo Olympics, it was a silver. And after that, now she's followed up with gold in the Commonwealth Games. What more can we say about Mirabai Chanu? That smile, there was a comment from one of our family members who regularly watch sports today. He said, she came, she smiled, she lifted, she conquered. Mirabai Chanu indeed showed the world why she was one of the best athletes in the Commonwealth Games, and she lived up to the hype. Tokyo 2021 was no fluke. Commonwealth Games 2022 in Birmingham has now cemented her reputation, and she has indeed set her goals high now. She has now said that she would want to target a medal in the World Weightlifting Championships, because that too is a biggest stage, if we have to look at it, than the Commonwealth. Remember, former Soviet states dominate the World Championships, and that is why India would be wanting to make a big mark in the coming year. But the focus on Mirabai Chanu should not be distracted from the exploits of two other Indian weightlifters. They all hail from very difficult backgrounds. Sanket Mahadev Sargar and Guru Prasad Pujari. I mean, let us look at these two. Let's look at Sanket first. Sanket hails from Sangli. His dad runs a pan and food stall. He had said prior to sending Sanket to the Commonwealth Games, he said, my situation is not good. You know the situation at home is not that good. Try winning something. Sanket could have won gold, but he suffered that unfortunate injury, and by just 1 kilo, he was denied the gold medal. It would have been an ultimate brilliance from someone hailing from the backwaters of Maharashtra. Sangli, once again, an athlete who has had to come up the hard way, but displaying his mettle on the big stage. We are all very proud of Sanket, but he was very angry. He said that I wanted to win the gold. The passion, the anger that he showed is New India. They are not content with just winning a silver or securing a bronze. They now want to achieve gold at every single prospect, at every single turn. He also dedicated the medal to the soldiers of the country. That shows like how grounded and how well versed he is. Now Pujari, what about him? He also comes from a pretty difficult background. He's the son of a truck driver from Karnataka. He initially was interested in weightlifting. Not so. He was first interested in wrestling when Sushil Kumar had won the medals in Beijing and London. It had still managed to instill a new wave of talent. Pujari was also that. But when Vikas Thakur won the silver in the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, it was at that time that Pujari decided, I will try my hand in weightlifting. There were some very clean jerks and there were some magnificent brilliances in that way. But yes, Pujari, Sanket and Mirabai have shown that this is New India and they can excel in any discipline that is given to them. Yes, one more medal is coming from India. Yes, tomorrow also there is Jeremy Lal Reninggoa from Mizoram who might win gold. He is one of the most exciting prospects that are there. We will be covering that as well. Weightlifting dominated India's brilliance here on day 2 of the Commonwealth Games. But the other disciplines, there was some sadness. Table tennis proved to be a very big shocker. The defending champions, the women's doubles, the women's contingent, they got knocked out today by Malaysia. 3-2, it was a pulsating encounter. Manika Batra lost her match And India just could not sustain their brilliance against the hard and determined Malaysian team. Malaysia, by the way, had been very dominant even in weightlifting today. And even today, the defending champions in table tennis, the women's defending champions, are all out. So that is a very, very big blow for India. Even in squash, there was one prominent athlete from India, a 14-year-old girl who made big waves. When she defeated an athlete from St. Grenadines, 14-year-old Anahita Singh had actually put herself on the world map. But today, when she lost to Wales, it signaled an end to her campaign. But remember, even squash has a good chance for us. Yoshna Chinnappa, Saurabh Ghoshal, even they too can get in medals. There was a comment by somebody, in which sport India can win medals at CWG 20? Rishikesh Damodar is saying. Well, Rishikesh Damodar, hockey, badminton, those two are there. Weightlifting tomorrow as well, because Jeremy Lal Ringwa can win gold. He can do it because he is one of the brightest prospects that we have at this point in time. So weightlifting is one category which I have focused on. Tomorrow also is a big medal day. And on top of that, hockey can also do it. Now, I had focused on table tennis and also on squash. Hockey was another major brilliance for us today. The India women's hockey team continued their magnificent run by defeating Wales 3-1. It was kind of a revenge match for India when you talk about Wales. Why? Because Wales had defeated India in the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast. Today, it was sweet revenge, and with their final win against Ghana, the India women's hockey team now are simply magnificent. When we have to look at boxing, Lovlina Borgohain has made the right start and she's now in the quarterfinals. We can expect a medal from Lovlina Borgohain in the 70 kilos. Yes, Bhatia Bharas boxing, yes, we can win a medal. Lovlina Borgohain can do it. But we have to understand that the challenge from now on will be very, very difficult in boxing. Boxing, we can get a medal or two, potentially silver. In hockey, we can get assured of a medal, but in the men's team, Australia stand in our way. On the other front, in the women's team, England, New Zealand, and Australia stand in their way. What are the chances of Rohit Yadav? Well, Rohit Yadav, he can do it. See, Rohit Yadav did not impress much in the World Championships because, look, he didn't cross 80 meters. 90 meters is your benchmark. 88, 89, 90, that is your benchmark in javelin. Rohit Yadav could not get into the medal stage, but yes, it was his first ever World Championships. But here, it seems a tall task for him. So, at the end of day 2, it has been a fantastic performance from the weightlifters. Mirabai Chanu gave us gold. Sanket gave us the silver. And Gururaj Pujari gave us the bronze. Pujari's bronze was a clinical performance, but at the same time, Malaysia and Papua New Guinea had simply too much in their ranks. As far as badminton is concerned, well, the mixed team event, India defeated Sri Lanka 5-0. And also, they are on the cusp of beating Australia also. Nikhat Zareen, Rishikesh Damodar, yes, even Nikhat Zareen, the world champion, also has a chance. Lovlina Borgohain and Nikhat Zareen do have a chance. But again, Nikhat has a slightly tough competition. So that is why. Anish, yes, like I said, the 14-year-old Anahita Singh in squash, she did well. But unfortunately, she lost to the Welsh athlete in the round of 32. So that is one big sadness that India will have today. So squash did not go according to expectations, although Saurabh Ghoshal did do well along with Joshna Chinnappa. India in the women's hockey team have made the right start, but their real challenge begins now with games against England and Canada. Can India overhaul Gold Coast? Shekhar Bajpai saying very difficult. I don't see India overhauling Gold Coast for the simple reason that shooting is not there in this event. Remember, the 2022 Commonwealth Games are seeing no shooting events. Bhatia Bars, any update regarding wrestling? See, wrestling will begin towards the fag end. From 5th August onwards, the wrestling events will begin. So at that time, medals can be assured. Yes, it was very sad. I mean, Manika Batra herself was in shock when she lost. And when India lost to Malaysia 3-2, She was in complete shock. And I think this event, this loss kind of soured what was a brilliant day. So, in the end, we have to understand that these results do happen. So, that is why. So, it's been a great day for India. Can India expect 50 medals? 45 to 50. That is my estimate, Shaker. 45 to 50 in that range, but they are not matching Gold Coast because there is no shooting. Perhaps badminton, weightlifting, wrestling. So that is the way. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this wrap. We will be back tomorrow. It's another action-packed day. Another medal expected from weightlifting. India versus Pakistan. The Commonwealth Games T20 match in Edgbaston is about to begin. Boxing also will be on the cards. And India men's hockey team will also open their campaign tomorrow. So do join us for all the lives that happen tomorrow. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Press subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Press the bell icon so that you know and you get notified when we go live. Thank you. Bye bye. Vanakkam.